I cannot believe that I have been in real estate for 5 years already. And in between showing houses, open houses, and contracts, I have become a mom. And this is the most love that I have ever experienced in my entire life. And at the same time, it is one of the most challenging times that I have ever also gone through. And I mean challenging mentally, because being a woman who just become a mom and you also work for yourself, there's a lot that happens from, do I take a step back from work? Do I continue working? The exhaustion that you go through. And luckily for me, I have an amazing husband who is very supportive. But I think that the way that society has guided us and taught us, we as women already put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And I'm not sure if that comes with then that maternal instinct, or if it is society that has taught us to think this way, feel this way, and literally function this way. So today I'm going to be sharing the biggest lessons that I've learned in real estate over the past 5 years and becoming a mom. So this isn't going to be a polished video. This is just going to be me talking about what has changed, what I've learned, and most importantly, how I am now approaching life and business so much different. The number one thing that real estate has taught me is patience, becoming resilient, and I quickly learned how important your network is when you're in business, especially if you're trying to build business long term, especially now because it is so competitive. So let's go back a little bit. When I first started real estate, I honestly thought, you know what, I have a good personality, I love helping people, and I can go into real estate, make money. And I didn't think easy money, but I would thought I can work hard and make money, and also that I could make money quickly. And at first I did work very hard. I would take every client that came in. It didn't even matter how far I would have to drive. I would answer calls any time of the day. It could be nighttime, 10 p.m. And in between all of that, I did obviously have some really hard lessons to learn, is that, you know, clients are going to ghost you, deals are going to fall through. Even doesn't matter how hard you work, those things are going to happen just by default. And I also feel that a hard lesson that does hurt, but you cannot take personal, is that when you have friends who use another agent, nobody owes you anything in regards to your business or having to use you because of your friend at all, because this is a big purchase, and at the end of the day, for whatever reason, it's still going to hurt and it is going to be painful, and you just have to learn to take that as I either need to get better, improve, and just work on my pipeline to always have clients, and not thinking like, okay, I have 2 clients now, you can relax a little bit. No, you always have to be working. And one thing that I will get into later is that you need to be working smart, not without an actual plan and a system in place. The biggest thing that I have learned is that you need to have a system in order to grow your business. The second lesson that I have learned in real estate is that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Especially right now, me being a mom, I learned to be very strategic with my time so that I can still be the wife that I need to be, the mom that I need to be, and that for my clients, I can be the best version of me. So those are the most 3 important things in my life right now, and obviously keeping God first. So I learned to always just take care of myself first, and that is so hard, especially after you become a mom. And self-care isn't just cute Instagram posts, it is how you can stay sane in running your business and see actual growth. Now I am learning to stay on schedule, to time block like a master, and a daily list is now my best friend, because I'm not gonna lie, I have had the thought run through my mind, should I just focus on being a mom now and just take a step back on my career and just my professional life? And when I put myself in that place, I just don't feel happy, and I just feel my best and happy where I am growing, but I just can't picture my life that way. And lesson number 3 is that I've had to sit down and redefine what does success mean for me specifically. And it is not going to be just about how many deals I close. It is not going to be about how much money I make. Now success looks totally different for me. And it is to spend time with my baby, to spend time with my family, to create new memories, to create new traditions with them that I've never had before, to be smart and very intentional, to have a system in order to grow my business and not burn myself to the ground, and just to stop worrying about where my next deal is going to come from. And yes, of course, I'm still gonna want to close deals and work towards that, but it is more about quality and not quantity. And that means working with people who truly align with me, who trust me, and who I enjoy helping. And lesson number 4 that I've learned is that real estate is like motherhood. You need flexibility. They have so much in common. They will both surprise you every day. You can have a plan and things will get moved around. You can have the perfectly day plan at home and boom, something happens. And you can have the perfectly planned day with your client and boom, something else happens. So you just have to learn to go with the punches, and that things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to work out. And another big lesson that I've learned is that you are your brand. Even if things are not super busy, if you're not having as many closings as you would like, you are still your brand. There has been months that I didn't have a closing, and you start to literally feel invisible or feeling like something is wrong with you as an agent, or that you suck, or that you're not that great. And as a business owner, there's so much that you have to do and that you are in charge of, going from marketing, meetings, closing the deal, everything in between. It's a lot of work. But because of that, even if you are not out just closing deals all the time, I've learned that there's so much more that you could be working on, from making videos, trying to meet new people. There's always something that you can do. So if you are feeling in a funk, it is best to just dwell on it for a little second and then snap out of it. And you know what you need to do, which your number one job as a realtor is to prospect and meet new people. So get out and meet new people. Or even now, obviously, social media is a big thing on how you can be exposed and get new eyes on your business. And you can just simply make videos. So I am learning to just stay strong mentally, stay consistent, and that things are going to work out, and just keep pushing. And now more than ever, it's so important to me to make it and to become the agent that I know that I can be, and meet goals that I know that I can also meet, to show my daughter that you can do whatever you set your mind to. That she is even more of a motivation for me to keep going, keep pushing, and grow my business to the potential that I know that I can. So between her and real estate, the resilience that I have built over this last 5 years, everything is now going to come into place and everything is going to work out. I have literally felt that everything that I have built and worked on could just disappear, and that this last 5 years could just be all for nothing. So I am learning that in difficult times is when you can actually thrive. And we have all heard the saying that diamonds are made under pressure, and we are feeling the pressure right now. So we are going to get creative. And I am learning to truly build a business, and to just not always be in the hunt for my next deal. After you become a mom, I've learned that you are still your own person. You're not just now a mom. You need to have your own goals, have your own hobbies on the side. There has been moments where I felt, should I just stop? Should I take a break? Should I just become a mom full time? But then I realized my story doesn't have to pause. My story doesn't have to end. And my story now doesn't just have to become that I am a mom, and that's all that I need to be. Things look different now, but this can only teach me more structure and how to work smarter and how to become truly better. Every chapter, every slow season, every client that has ghosted me, every pump in between showings is only making me stronger, and this is only adding to my story. So yes, 5 years in, and I am still learning every single day. Real estate motherhood has both stretched me and humbled me, and has for sure taught me to be more grateful, intentional, and of course, a lot of patience. So that is it for today. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the next video. Bye!